Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Clonks and welcome to another episode of my Manchester United Remote series. As always, if you have missed the last episode, go back and check it in the link below. But for those of you who have seen it, you'll know that in the last episode we drew with Galatasaray in the Champions League and then we beat Brentford and Sheffield United in the league. In today's episode, we will carry on with our Champions League campaign against Copenhagen at home. We also have that big game, the Manchester Derby. And we will also play Fulham to end the episode. But just quickly, if you guys are enjoying, please remember to subscribe and leave a like on this video. That will be great just to let me know that you guys want to continue seeing this series. So just before we jump into the first game, this is the Champions League table going into it. So we are currently bottom of the Champions League table with only 1 point. Not looking great, but hopefully we can continue today and get the first 3 points. And then in the league, we are currently 5th, only the 1 point outside the Champions League spot. So hopefully we can push into that top 4 today. So this is the Copenhagen team going into the first game of the episode. So they got Graber in goal, Melling, Dix, Vavro and Natal as the back 4, Clem, Falk and Cleeson in the midfield, and then Larson, Cornelius and Elyounoussi up top in the 4-3-3. And then this is my team going into it. So we've got Baindia in goal, Malacia, Inacio, Varane and Wan-Bissaka to the back 4, Ronaldo, Casemiro, Fernandes, Garnacho, Højlund and Kubo. Hopefully we can get our first 3 points of the Champions League campaign. So it took until the 30th minute for something to happen in this game. So Falk turns and actually gets a bit lucky but ends up with a good ball, plays it Cleeson who gets a nice ball into Clem who lays it off Cornelius and forces a good save from the goalkeeper. Then a couple of minutes later, Cornelius plays a really nice ball to Elyounoussi, plays it back to Falk who gets the ball back and actually should have scored. Should have made it 1-0 there, but we get lucky. Then in the 38th minute we come on the attack. Kubo takes a heavy touch and loses the ball, which means Copenhagen can counter-attack on us. So the Falk plays a nice ball out to Melling, who plays it back to Falk, who plays a nice ball into Cornelius, really good bit of play from Copenhagen there, who runs onto his left foot and a really nice strike. And we go 1-0 down again in the Champions League. Not great. Not a good campaign for us so far, very much like United in real life. Then in the second half, it's actually Copenhagen with another chance, with Cornelius takes another strike and a good save from the goalkeeper again. Then in the 51st minute, we come on a counter-attack. Good bit of play. Højlund plays it back out to Kubo, who runs at them. Nice bit of play. Nice couple of touches. Dummies it. Plays it back to Højlund into Garnacho. And Garnacho takes a strike and it's a really good save from the goalkeeper. Then from the resulting corner, nice little flick back to Garnacho. Højlund back across. Inacio with a strike and another good save. Then Varane wins it high up in the 60th minute, plays a nice ball into Højlund, but he can't do anything with it. In the 65th minute, they get a cross in. Casemiro plays it to Højlund. Højlund can't turn, loses the ball, ends up with Larson, and they do make it 2-0 in the 67th minute. Really disappointing. Got 2-0 down against Copenhagen in a game that we should be winning. It's a game that United did win, actually, in real life, but ended up losing away. And then in the 74th minute, Garnacho gets a chance, cuts it back, plays it inside to Marlon, who takes a strike and forces another good save. He just could not beat the goalkeeper. Then with a corner, Rashford actually hits the bar. But that's the closest we come in this game, and we actually do end up losing 2-0. We get one last chance with Rashford, who takes a strike and actually puts it wide, and that is how it ended. 2-0 Copenhagen. A really disappointing Champions League campaign so far. So this is how the table looks, not looking good. We're bottom with 1 point. But Galatasaray and Copenhagen aren't too far away, but really we should have won a game by now. So now it's time to head into that big derby. Big Manchester derby. So this is the Manchester City team. They got Edison, Gvardiol, Stones, Ruben Diaz, Walker, De Bruyne, Mateus Nunes, Foden, Alvarez, Haaland and Doku in a 4-3-3 attack. Then our team is Onana, Shaw, Martinez, Lindelof, Dalot, Mount, Amrabat, Fernandes, a little bit tired, but he's got to start him, Rashford, Girassi and Marlon. Hopefully enough to get 3 points in this big game. So off we go in this big Manchester derby. Hopefully we can get 3 points here. So the first chance comes for us in the 16th minute. Girassi with a header forces a good save from Edison and Dalot can't force it in from that tight angle. Then a good high press from Rashford gives the ball to Girassi and a poor strike in the 19th minute. Then in the 26th minute, Foden wins the ball off Dalot in our final third. plays it inside to Nunes, who plays a ball over to Haaland. Haaland takes a quick snapshot and goes to force a good save from Onana. Then in the 33rd minute, De Bruyne runs past us, takes a strike, and Onana saves it. Now the ref has actually played advantage because we fouled him, but I thought the advantage had been played. He had the shot, and even Alvarez had a chance, but no, the ref takes it back for the free kick. So you guys probably already know what happens next. De Bruyne steps up and scores. I was fuming. I was like, how could the ref take that back? He's played the advantage. There are 2 chances to score. Clearly the ref thought different, took it back, and we actually go 1-0 down. Nothing we could do about it. It's a good goal from De Bruyne in the end, good free kick. But I'm just annoyed that it had to be. But nothing we can do about it, so we were 1-0 down in the Manchester derby. Then just before half time, Dalot runs and takes a strike, takes a deflection, but nearly goes in, nearly clips in, but doesn't. Then from a corner, then we work a chance. A good strike from Martinez just before half time forces a really good save from Ederson, and that's how it ended in the first half. So then in the 60th minute, we go on a counter-attack. So Amrabat plays into Guirassy. Guirassy keeps running with the ball, drives at them, goes out wide, cuts it back, keeps hold of the ball in a really good bit of play, and actually finds a really nice ball into Mason Mount, who plays it back to Bruno Fernandes, who can't score but can with the follow-up. So we do equalise. Man City will be a bit disappointed with how we've equalised, but I take it all day long. It wasn't the prettiest of goals, but we forced a save from Ederson, and Bruno Fernandes forces himself through after the strike, follows up first to get there, a nice toe poke finish, and we make it 1-0 in the Manchester derby. Then after that, nothing really happened until the 85th minute. Marlon gets the ball, plays a nice ball out to Marcus Rashford, who maybe could have played it back to Guirassy but doesn't, and takes a strike, and there's a poor strike in the end. And then they come up at the other end, try and play around their defence for one last chance, but they actually go back too far, ends up with Ruben Diaz, and we end up drawing 1-1 in the Manchester derby. A goal from Fernandes and a goal from De Bruyne means that we get a draw, and this is how the table looked after that draw. So we stay in 5th with 17 points, level with West Ham in 4th. So we still can't break into that top 4, frustratingly. So here's the Fulham team going into the final game of the episode. So they went with Rodak, Robertson, Tosin, Diop, Castagna, Iwobi, Polina, Reed, Willian, Kaini and Garcia up top. And then this was my team. So I had Onana, Shaw, Martinez, Varane, Dalot, Casemiro, Mount, Fernandes, Rashford, Guirassy and Daniel Marlon. Hopefully we can get the 3 points. So in the 9th minute, Rashford drives at the defence, plays the ball over to Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw then finds Guirassy with a nice ball. Guirassy's one-on-one with the goalkeeper, opens his body up, and a really nice strike to yet another goal for Guirassy, and a really nice goal from him. We do go in front again in this game. Then in the 15th minute, Fulham are on the ball. Then the Reed played with Kaney. Kaney plays a nice ball to Garcia, who strikes and makes it 1-1. We keep doing this. We keep scoring and conceding not long after. It's really frustrating. But Fulham do get an equaliser. Then they have another chance with Garcia on the turn. A nice spin actually to volley it, but couldn't find the goal. Then Tom Kaney plays the ball into Garcia again, which was another save from Onana. And that's how the first half ends, 1-1. And then in the second half, Guirassy wins the ball very early on to drive at their defence. At the goalkeeper, gets one-on-one, takes a strike and forces a good save from Rodak. But then Marlon keeps it in, plays it back to Fernandes, and Fernandes can't find the top corner. We then win the ball back with Marlon nicely in the 53rd minute. Then Guirassy plays a nice ball off to Dalot. Dalot runs out wide, takes an early cross in to find Rashford, who takes a nice touch and a really good finish to make it 2-1. Another really nice goal from Marcus Rashford. He scored a wonder goal in the last episode, and he's scoring again in this one. A nice goal again with a nice touchdown, and then on his right foot, nice half volley into the bottom corner. Then in the 71st minute, Dalot runs out of them again, ball into Marlon. Marlon takes a strike, another good save. Then Fulham come in the 70th minute, a nice early ball into Willian. He's one-on-one with the goalkeeper, and Varane with a nice goal-saving tackle. There was a really good tackle. And just before the end of the game, Garcia takes the strike, forces a save from Onana, and then they have a free kick late on. Another header from Diop, goes wide, and we do take the 3 points in this one. We beat Fulham 2-1, and hopefully that's enough to get us into the top 4. So it wasn't enough to get us in the top 4 yet again. We just cannot get in there. West Ham win again. We keep matching results with West Ham and Arsenal, which means that we're staying out of the top 4. Now hopefully, I keep saying this, but hopefully in the next episode we can break into there. But we'll see. We will see in the next episode. In the next episode, we will play Copenhagen and Galatasaray. We will play the 4 games in the next episode in the Champions League then, to hopefully, it's a must 6 points there. We have to get 6 points, otherwise it's not looking great. And then in the league we'll play Luton and Everton. But then in the episode after that, then we will head into the month of December, and in December we'll split that into 2 episodes as well. So the next 3 episodes will have 4 games in each episode, so that we can then get into the January transfer window. But that's where we'll leave this episode, guys. I really appreciate you sticking around, and if you have enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss anything else. I would really appreciate that, so you guys let me know how this series is going, because I see a lot of views at the minute but not many likes, so I'm not sure if this series is going down well or not, but I hope it is. But that is where I will leave it. Until the next one, take care, guys.